Today was an amazing day. The decode that I posted this morning was the culmination of my last year's work as a decoder. I know instinctively that this is it. This is the answer that I've been searching for the last year, the date of the reset. It fits on so many levels, it's absolutely perfect, and what amazes me is that I haven't found this before because the decode in itself is very simple. The reset date is simply the 5th, 8th and 9th prime. The 5th prime is 11, the 8th prime is 19, and the 9th prime is 23. 11, 19, 23. It's as simple as that. It was staring us right in the face from the very beginning. Of course, the riddlers went to very great lengths to disguise this simple truth. They created a whole web of connections around 589. But despite it being well hidden, I am kicking myself because I've been posting quite a lot recently about the importance of prime numbers. I've posted several times saying that it's all in the primes. In fact, I started the decode by looking at the primes 2 and 3 from the date 2023. 2 is the first prime and 3 is the second prime. So this match between 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 made me think that perhaps we're getting a parallel between 2012, which was thought to be the end of the world because it was the end of the long count of the Mayan calendar, and 2023, which is going to be the end of the world in a different way, in a symbolic way, but it is going to be the end of the world as we know it. And it was by looking at the day count from the end of the long count of the Mayan calendar, which was the 21st of December 2012, which was how I found the idea that perhaps the 19th of November was more important than the 16th of November. Up until now, I've been pretty much stuck on the 16th of November, which is obviously going to be an important date. But I was stuck on the idea of it being the reset, which actually didn't make sense for a number of different reasons. The day count of Thursday the 16th is 10 years, 10 is X, 330 days. Well, 330 is nice, but I thought, well, 333 would be much better. And 333, of course, takes us 3 days more. That's November the 19th. And so then I thought, well, there is all this 6 and 9 thing, which I have looked into already, the mirror of 6 being 9, and 6 times 9 is 54, which means the sun. And 11/16, 16th of November, is David's 54th birthday. So the 6-9 thing is really important. So it seemed that maybe the comms for 11/16 are actually for 11/19. Maybe this was a kind of trap for unwary decoders. Make everyone expect the reset on the 16th, and boom, it doesn't happen. And so I'm really glad that I figured this out in time. Anyway, returning to my thought process, I thought that if the reset is on the Sunday, it all fits in so much better. The lawsuit will still be on the Thursday. That's when Ripple will settle with the SEC. That definitely will be on the 16th because it fits into the pattern, starting on the 13th of July, which was Victory Day, and continuing on the 19th of October, which was the SEC surrender day. And the last date in the series is the 16th of November. So that will be on the Thursday, as I've said. And I think also Joe Biden might go out somehow. He might get taken out on the Thursday as well. And this would then provoke Trump to give us the storm tweet possibly early morning on the Friday. And on Friday, we get the crash, which is going to be Black Friday. I already hypothesized that Friday the 17th would be the crash, but that at that stage didn't make much sense to me, as I say, because I was thinking that the reset was the day before. So how can you have the crash the day after the reset? This way it makes much more sense. Then on Saturday, I have a feeling that everything will be black. We'll get a blackout. Saturday is Saturn's day, and Saturn is connected to the Cabal, and then there's also the black cube of Saturn. Saturday is also day 322 of 223, so it's the maximum Cabal day, and I'm thinking that Saturday is probably going to be a day when they will make their last-ditch attempt to fight back. So we could see a major false flag, and it's probably a really good day to just stay at home. So definitely be prepared for the worst on Saturday and stay safe. And then on Sunday, we get the reset. I think it'll be on Sunday night because, again, as I said in the decode, then Sunday is Sunday, the day of the sun, and Monday is the day of the moon. So if it's Sunday night onto Monday morning, then we get the sun and the moon together, which is our 111666 in gematria, which fulfills, again, so many symbolic connections. Then, as we know, on Monday, the ISO 222 system, the protocol goes live, and so it absolutely fits perfectly if the night before has been the global reset. Monday will be the first day of the new system. So as you can see, once I had that light bulb moment that the primes are the key to 589, and it's actually telling us literally 11, 19, 23, then everything else all falls into place. Now for a few thoughts on different numerical connections to the 19th of November. Another important number that I referenced in connection with the 16th of November is the day count from Victory Day, which is the 13th of July this summer. It's 126 days, which connects to David's Antarctica trip and the day that he posted his selfie with the orange jacket and the penguin post. That was 12/6/21. So 126 is a very important number, and that was one of my reasons as well for saying that 11/16 is going to be such a key day, because it gave the 126 day count. But another really important number is 129, and that is, of course, the day count from the same Victory Day to the 19th of November. 129 I've mentioned a lot of times because it is the number that symbolises the reset in my code 37. And so it's another really obvious connection which I just can't believe that I didn't see before, seeing as I have been going on about so many times. I've repeated 129 symbolises the 589 reset. And they're all staring me in the face. Well, in the end I got there. Better late than never, huh? And so I'm giving myself a little bit of a pat on the back, because all of this stuff I figured out myself. When I started decoding, then I didn't know any more about it than anybody else, really. I just copied what I saw being done, made a lot of mistakes at the beginning. And then fortunately in December last year, Metatron got in contact with me, and he gave me a lot of new techniques and a lot of new ideas. That was a massive help. Zen of Machiavelli has also been a great help to me. But we all have our own style of decoding, and I in the end evolved my own style according to what I saw being used in the riddles. Obviously, in order to decode something, you have to understand the code that has been used. If you use a different method of decoding that doesn't match the code, then your results will be no use. I figured out this code 37, which was absolutely 100% my own work. I've never seen anybody writing about that before, and yet it is something that they absolutely use. And the proof of it is 129 days from Victory Day to the reset. 129 symbolises the reset, as I've said, because it is all in the primes. If you're not sure about how it works, check it out on my account. And above all, remember, the answer to 589 is in the primes.